I want to post or actually show the winter mug shape. Hopefully those will post up well to the internet. Alright, so again I'm going to get this centered.
My hand's really shaky.
Again, I'm going to cone this up. Push it into a column shape. Bend it over and push it back down. It's going to help mix the clay up better. The other major change from here on out, we're going to be using clay out of the box. So we're going to use clay that's better now that we're done using the clay for cylinders. Since this is an advanced class, we'll use clay out of the box. All your scraps, though, when you're done throwing, need to go back in the machine. Do not throw them in the barrel. Again, this is an advanced class. You guys should put clay in the right place. So if it's clay scraps, like what just came off from here, it needs to be put in the machine so it can get recycled, not just thrown in the barrel. So you guys will have better clay to use.
Caroline, can I stand exactly where you're sitting? Mm-hmm. Just going to get slightly closer.
So from me doing this so many times over and over, I know what my thickness should look like along the bottom. But what should you guys do? Stop it, poke the tool in, measure the thickness. For me doing as many of these as I've done, I know exactly how to get that thickness right. And now I'm bringing it up, making sure I'm keeping the top compressed here for the first pull. I'm going to bring this up. So like I said, this is going to be a winter mug. Slow the wheel down here a little bit. Get it up into my cylinder shape. Made sure it was wide enough so that it'll fit the bridge of my nose. So I'm going up into my shape. I'm starting to work the shape into it some as I'm bringing it up. I'll pull this up into it so I make it taller. So again, I'm starting with a cylinder shape that's slightly going to the shape of what I want the finished mug to look like. So now I'm starting to take the shape into it more. I'm bringing the top in and up at the same time. So I'm finishing my winter mug shape here. So this is more like a travel mug. It'll help keep the fluid hot longer by being more closed in. And again, I could be using the metal rib to help with my shape. I'm doing this mainly all with my hands though and my fingertips for my shaping and my forming. I can use the sponge on the outside to help smooth this up as I'm doing it also. Slow it down now and trim down around the bottom. I do need to go through the steps on showing you guys how to take it off the wheel too, which I didn't do on the last one, but I should on this one. Take things off the potter's wheel, we're going to use things called pot lifters, and we're going to use a board to be able to put our object on a board shape to be able to keep it for storage sake. We're going to have to wrap things up in plastic anymore now that we no longer have a damp cabinet. Yeah, I found one smaller and I found a couple of medium-sized ones. You can get away with using a smaller one and a bigger one. Yeah, that's what they sound like when they drop to the floor. Okay, I'm going to put water all the way around my object, which is my mug. I'm going to take the wire tool. I need to make sure it's cleaned off. If there's large chunks of clay on here, I want to clean this off. I'm going to take the wire, push the water right up against the bottom of the object, and I'm going to pull this through a couple times until the object slides. See how it moves forward? It's not connected to the bat any longer. I now need to locate a board, which I've got one that's sitting right here. Put it on my stool, get that as close to my potter's wheel as possible. Then I want to take a piece of paper. I got random paper sitting here just for this. Now the pot lifters, I got sitting right here. So like I said, I've got one small one and then one bigger one here. These need to be clean and wet. So, which the one's gonna fit down there, no problem. Got the water on both of them. I'll go on this side so you can video this. Take them flat to the top of the bat. I'm gonna push them straight in until they go underneath my object. I'm gonna push them in so they overlap a little bit. I'm gonna take both of them, slide them back and forth, lift up my object, set it down on the board on top of the paper. I'm gonna lightly push down and pull out on these to get them to come out from underneath. I'd put my name on paper and wrap it up in plastic and put it back on the shelves or in a locker to lock it up to keep it safe. Okay? So that's our steps for how to throw those. So you go ahead and stop.